What if I told you that one simple daily habit many seniors rely on to improve circulation could actually be making their leg problems worse? As a surgeon, I've seen this pattern again and again. People over 60 do everything they're told. They stay active, they rest with their legs elevated, they wear compression socks, and yet they still deal with cold feet, heavy legs, swelling, tingling, or that deep burning sensation that never quite goes away. Some even start losing confidence in their balance, afraid that one wrong step could lead to a fall. Here's what most people don't realize. Poor leg circulation is not just an inconvenience. After 60, it can quietly become dangerous. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your tissues. That's how slow-healing wounds appear, infections become harder to fight, and in severe cases, serious complications develop. Even more concerning, poor circulation in the legs is often an early warning sign that your heart and blood vessels are under strain. Many people think circulation problems are simply about cold toes or visible veins. In reality, it's about blood failing to move efficiently down to your feet and, just as importantly, back up to your heart. With age, arteries stiffen, veins weaken, and blood begins pooling in the lower legs. By the time symptoms become obvious, the process has often been developing for years. In this video, you will discover 5 powerful circulation-supporting exercises, ranked from least to most surprising. Stay with this until the end, because exercise number 1 has been shown to dramatically improve blood return from the legs, reduce swelling, and help many seniors feel steadier on their feet in a short amount of time. Before we get started, welcome if this is your first time here. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments. We are reading and replying to each single one. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your country in the comments so we know where our family's growing from. Let's begin. Movement number 5, ankle pumps, the second heart activation. At first glance, ankle pumps look almost too simple to make a real difference. There's no equipment, no standing, and no strain. Yet in surgical and rehabilitation medicine, this movement is considered non-negotiable. In fact, it is often the very first exercise prescribed after leg surgery, long periods of bed rest, or hospitalization, not for strength, but to prevent dangerous circulation collapse. Here's why this matters so much after 60. Deep inside your lower legs are the calf muscles, which surround major veins responsible for returning blood back up to the heart. Doctors call this system the venous muscle pump, and it's often referred to as the body's second heart. Every time your calves contract, they squeeze these veins and push blood upward against gravity. When this pump weakens, blood pools in the lower legs, leading to swelling, cold feet, heaviness, cramps, skin changes, and increased clot risk. With age, this pump becomes less efficient, especially if you sit for long periods. Long hours in a chair, watching TV, driving, or even sleeping reduce calf activation. Over time, the veins stretch, valves weaken, and circulation slows. This is one reason many seniors notice their feet feel colder at night or their ankles swell by evening. Ankle pumps directly reactivate the second heart. To perform them, sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift your toes upward while keeping your heels down. Then press your toes down to raise your heels off the floor. Move with control, not speed. You should feel the calves gently tightening and releasing. Aim for 20 to 30 repetitions, 2 to 3 times per day. You can do them while seated at the table, watching TV, or even in bed. Unlike walking, which relies on overall movement and momentum, ankle pumps create deliberate, focused contractions exactly where circulation needs the most help. This targeted action pushes stagnant blood upward, reduces pooling, and improves venous return. Many people notice warmer feet and lighter legs within minutes. Scientific evidence strongly supports this. A clinical study published in 2018 found that repetitive ankle pumping significantly increased venous blood flow, velocity in the lower limbs, and reduced venous stasis in older adults and post-surgical patients. This is one reason hospitals worldwide use ankle pumps to reduce the risk of deep vein thrombosis and swelling after surgery. The beauty of this movement is consistency. Done daily, ankle pumps help retrain your circulation system, protect your veins, and support balance by keeping the lower legs responsive. It may look simple, but from a surgical perspective, it's one of the most powerful circulation resets you can do after 60. Movement number 4, Supported calf pump walk, heel raises. Supported heel raises, also known as calf pump walks, are one of the most powerful yet underestimated movements for restoring leg circulation after 60. From a surgical and geriatric standpoint, calf strength plays a critical role not only in blood flow, but in balance, reaction time, and long-term independence. This is why clinicians often say, if the calves weaken, everything below the knees starts to fail faster. Your calf muscles are the primary drivers of the venous muscle pump, the system responsible for pushing blood from the lower legs back up to the heart. Every time you rise onto the balls of your feet, those muscles contract and compress deep veins, forcing blood upward against gravity. When calves are weak or underused, blood pools in the ankles and feet, leading to swelling, heaviness, slower nerve signaling, and a noticeable decline in stability. Research cited by the National Institute on Aging has consistently shown that calf strength is one of the strongest predictors of physical independence in older adults. Strong calves are closely linked to better walking speed, improved balance recovery, and a lower risk of falls. In contrast, weak calves are associated with slower reactions when stumbling, making it harder to catch yourself before hitting the ground. This is where supported heel raises become essential. Unlike walking alone, which often becomes more of a shuffle with age, heel raises force the calves to work through their full range of motion. They also retrain the nervous system to activate these muscles quickly and efficiently, something that is crucial when stepping off a curb, climbing stairs, or regaining balance after a misstep. To perform this movement safely, stand behind a sturdy chair or near a countertop and hold on lightly for support. Place your feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Pause at the top for 2 to 3 seconds, feeling your calves tighten. Then lower your heels slowly back to the floor with control. Avoid dropping down quickly. Start with 10 repetitions, and as strength improves, gradually build up to 20 or more. Scientific evidence supports this approach. A 2019 study examining lower limb strengthening in adults over 60 found that regular calf-focused exercises significantly improved venous blood flow velocity, postural stability, and walking efficiency. Participants also demonstrated faster balance recovery responses, which directly translates to fewer falls in daily life. An additional benefit of supported heel raises is balance retraining. By standing and rising under control, you challenge your ankle joints, proprioception, and postural muscles at the same time. This multi-system activation is why this movement delivers benefits far beyond circulation alone. When practiced consistently, supported calf pump walks help restore warmth to the feet, reduce ankle swelling, and improve confidence with standing and walking. From a medical perspective, this exercise is a cornerstone for anyone over 60 who wants stronger circulation, better balance, and a greater chance of staying independent for years to come. Movement number 3, seated venous return leg lifts. Seated venous return leg lifts may look like a simple mobility exercise, but from a medical perspective, they address one of the most overlooked causes of poor leg circulation after 60. Weakened thigh muscles and sluggish blood return from the upper legs. While most people focus only on the calves, a large portion of venous blood must also travel through the deep veins of the thighs before it can return to the heart. If the muscles around these veins are weak or inactive, blood slows down, pools, and contributes to heavy legs, fatigue, and reduced walking ability. Walking speed is so strongly linked to overall health that doctors often call it the 6th vital sign. Research has shown that slower walking speed is associated with higher risks of falls, hospitalization, and even cardiovascular events. After 60, walking speed commonly declines, not because people are lazy, but because the muscles that stabilize the hips and extend the knees gradually weaken and circulation becomes less efficient. Seated leg lifts directly target this problem. This movement strengthens the quadriceps and hip flexors, 2 muscle groups essential for lifting the leg forward during walking and climbing stairs. At the same time, each controlled lift gently compresses the large veins running through the thighs, helping push blood upward toward the heart. This combination of muscle activation and venous compression makes the exercise especially powerful for circulation. To perform seated Venus return leg lifts, sit upright on a chair with your back straight and both feet flat on the floor. Engage your core lightly, then slowly lift one leg until it is extended in front of you. Hold the position briefly, about 1 to 2 seconds, then lower the leg back down with control. Avoid swinging or dropping the leg. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions per leg, resting as needed. As your strength improves, you can add light ankle weights or resistance bands to increase the circulatory and muscular challenge. Scientific evidence strongly supports this movement. A 2024 study published in Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation examined adults over 60 who performed seated leg lifts as part of a structured program. After just 8 weeks, participants improved their walking speed by 28% and their stair climbing ability by 45%. These improvements were linked to increased thigh muscle strength and more efficient venous blood return from the legs. Beyond circulation, this exercise improves coordination and neuromuscular control, which are critical for preventing falls. Stronger quadriceps help stabilize the knee, while improved hip flexor strength makes it easier to clear the foot when stepping, reducing the risk of tripping. Another major benefit is accessibility. Because the exercise is performed seated, it is safe for individuals with balance issues, joint stiffness, or limited endurance. It can be done at home, during TV time, or even during short breaks throughout the day. When performed consistently, seated Venus return leg lifts help restore blood flow, improve functional mobility, and rebuild confidence in movement. For many seniors, this single exercise becomes a turning point, transforming walking from a struggle into something that feels smoother, stronger, and safer over time. Movement number 2, single leg circulation hold. Standing on one leg may seem like a simple balance challenge, but medically speaking, it is one of the most effective ways to stimulate circulation, retrain stability, and predict long-term mobility after 60. In fact, large population studies have shown that the ability to stand on one leg is a powerful indicator of future fall risk, functional decline, and loss of independence. What makes this movement so unique is continuous muscle activation. When you stand on one leg, multiple muscle groups contract at the same time, and they stay active for the entire duration of the hold. Your calf muscles tighten to stabilize the ankle, your foot muscles grip the floor, your quadriceps and hamstrings steady the knee, your hip muscles prevent collapse, and your core engages to keep your body upright. This creates a sustained muscle pump effect that walking simply does not achieve. Walking involves brief, alternating contractions followed by relaxation. In contrast, the single leg circulation hold keeps the veins compressed continuously, forcing blood upward without interruption. This sustained pressure improves venous return, reduces pooling in the lower leg, and enhances oxygen delivery to muscles and nerves. Many seniors notice that their supporting leg feels warmer and more awake after just one hold. Balance research strongly supports this exercise. A 2022 population-based study found that adults over 60 who struggled to maintain a single-leg stance had significantly higher risks of falls and mobility loss within the following years. Importantly, the study also showed that balance and circulation-related muscle endurance could be improved with targeted training, even in later life. From a neurological perspective, this movement is equally powerful. Standing on one leg forces your brain to constantly adjust posture using feedback from the feet, ankles, and inner ear. This sharpens reaction time and improves coordination, both essential for preventing falls when you trip, turn suddenly, or walk on uneven ground. To perform the single leg circulation hold safely, stand near a chair, wall, or countertop. Lightly place one hand on the support if needed. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. Focus on slow, steady breathing and staying tall. Switch legs and repeat. Over time, gradually reduce how much weight you place on your hand, using it only as a safety backup. Consistency matters more than duration. Even short daily holds retrain circulation pathways and build endurance in the muscles that protect your joints and veins. As strength improves, many people find their walking feels smoother, their ankles feel more stable, and their confidence increases. From a surgical and rehabilitation standpoint, The single leg circulation hold is one of the most efficient exercises you can do after 60. It simultaneously trains circulation, balance, strength, and nervous system control. 4 pillars of independence. Practiced regularly, it helps keep blood moving, feet responsive, and the body prepared for real-life movement challenges. Movement number 1, standing calf pump hold. This is the single most powerful circulation movement surgeons and rehabilitation teams rely on worldwide, and for good reason. When leg circulation is failing after 60, the issue is rarely just weak arteries. More often, it's the loss of sustained muscle pressure needed to push blood upward against gravity. That is exactly what the standing calf pump hold restores. When you rise onto your toes, your calf muscles contract and compress the deep veins running through the lower legs. These veins are equipped with one-way valves that prevent blood from falling back down. Each strong contraction pushes blood upward toward the heart. But here's the key detail most people miss. The hold is what makes this exercise so powerful. Holding the contraction keeps constant pressure on the veins, creating a sustained pumping effect that walking simply cannot match. Walking produces brief, repetitive contractions followed by relaxation. In contrast, the standing calf pump hold keeps the veins compressed for several seconds at a time, dramatically increasing venous return. This helps clear pooled blood from the ankles and feet, reduces swelling, improves oxygen delivery, and restores warmth and sensation in the lower legs. This movement is widely used in surgical recovery settings. After joint replacements, vascular procedures, or long periods of immobility, patients are often instructed to perform calf pump holds to prevent blood stagnation and clot formation. The reason is simple. This exercise mimics the strongest natural mechanism the body has for circulating blood from the legs. To perform it safely, stand behind a sturdy chair or countertop and place your hands lightly on it for balance. Position your feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet as high as you comfortably can. Once at the top, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, feeling your calves tighten firmly. Then lower your heels slowly back to the floor with full control. Avoid dropping down quickly. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. As strength improves, gradually work up to 15 to 20 controlled reps. Scientific evidence strongly supports this approach. A 2020 clinical study on lower limb circulation in older adults found that sustained calf contractions significantly increase venous blood flow velocity and reduce lower leg swelling more effectively than walking alone. Participants also showed improvements in balance control and walking endurance over time, without increased joint stress. Another major advantage of the standing calf pump hold is joint safety. The movement places minimal strain on the knees and hips while strengthening the ankles and improving proprioception. This makes it ideal for seniors with arthritis, stiffness, or previous joint injuries. Beyond circulation, this exercise improves balance by strengthening the ankle stabilizers and training the nervous system to respond quickly. Stronger calves also mean better push-off during walking, which translates to longer steps, less fatigue, and greater confidence outdoors. From a surgical perspective, if there is one movement that delivers the biggest return for the least risk after 60, this is it. Practiced consistently, the standing calf pump hold improves circulation, balance, ankle strength, and walking endurance, helping many people stay mobile, steady, and independent well into later life. To wrap things up, you've just learned 5 surgeon-approved movements that can restore circulation, reduce swelling, and help protect your independence after 60. Walking is still valuable, and you should absolutely keep doing it. But walking alone leaves important gaps. It doesn't fully activate the muscle pumps that move blood out of your legs, nor does it adequately train the balance systems that prevent falls. These movements are designed to fill those gaps safely and effectively. The best part is how simple this is. All 5 movements together take less than 15 minutes a day, require no gym or special equipment, and can be done right at home, even if your joints are sensitive. Now we want to hear from you. Which movement surprised you the most, or which one are you starting today? Drop a comment below. We read every single one. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. On your screen is a video revealing a simple wall-based exercise. Surgeons now say works better than walking for leg strength, balance, and joint stability after 60. Click it now. We'll see you there.